Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Keisha. I'm here to talk about depression and my depression story. And in about 2009, well, pretty much all my adult life, I was running from something. I felt like I had some things happen to me when I was a child. I was SA'd, what like people like to say on YouTube. Something happened to me when I was 16 with a bunch of men. And I felt it was like I was using that as a scapegoat. I was feeling like those experiences were the reason why I'm feeling like this many, many years later. But now I feel differently about it. I feel like I'm saying this because those events I forgave. I forgave the people. I forgave the event. I said I'm not gonna live by these events. I'm just gonna set them free, let them go. Well, in about 2009, I had a bunch of kids at the time, and all I wanted to do was drink, and do drugs, and among other things, to escape how I was feeling. I was feeling extremely heavy, extremely tired, extremely sleepy. I didn't want to go to work. It was just like all too much. I was the mom and the dad. It was just too much. And I remember when I had an interview with my supervisor, slash friend. I had an interview with her, and at the end of the interview, I ended up bawling, and I told her that I'll just say it like this: I didn't want to live on this earth anymore. And I said, I don't know why I feel like this, but I just feel like I just don't want to do it anymore. And she sat me down. She talked to me for a long while, and she made sure I was okay and that I wasn't going to do anything. And I ended up getting into a day program that was right across the street from my job. And it was like 8 hours a day. I think it was for a month or a month and a half that it lasted. And it worked wonders. I learned a whole lot about myself. I learned that I was allowing people to use me as a doormat, that I would say yes to everyone and never say no. I would allow people to disrespect me. And all of this is from my Christian upbringing, that you should, be selfless. And I think I took it the wrong way. I obviously misunderstood. I mean, you don't want to give to people what you don't have. You want to give yourself an out. You want to say no if it feels like you don't want to do it now. And then that's what I learned in the program. Oh, it was amazing. I met amazing people. But then, and I used their skills that they showed me for a while. I went back to work and everything was good at work. And then the same thing started happening to me again, though. I started feeling like everything was too much again. I was working long hours, and I had my children to take care of again. It was just the cycle. I was just doing the cycle again. And now I think this is into my 40s, and I was noticing, somehow I started recognizing that those feelings that we get of depression and anxiety are alerts, because we are made in the image of God. We are everything that we've ever wanted to be, but for some reason we try to be like what we're not. Like, we try to go after who we want to be. And I feel like that's what I was doing. And plus I was just running away from how I was feeling. And the feeling of that heaviness, that burden, that anxiety, that stuff feels real. It feels like it's you. But a lot of us just don't understand that it's not you. It is a covering. It's covering your shell of a person and covering who you truly are. You are unconditionally loved. So with the events that happen to us when we're younger or at any time in our life, with those events, you can obtain guilt and shame. And that stuff acts like depression. It like comes on you. And that's what the heaviness is. Those are just lies that weigh you down. Lies. All things that you do in this life, you're forgiven for them. And the things that you do, like the things that you do that are wrong in this life, it's just serves as a lesson. What I realized was that when you are awakened and you see that you are unconditionally loved, that is what changes your life. That is what sets you free. The freedom of knowing that if you make a mistake in life, that it is fine. You are forgiven. Like God loves you no matter what. You are unconditionally, no conditions. You are loved that much. I hope that this helps someone. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and like, share, and subscribe if you want to. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.